All right, back we go. It is April 23rd, Sunday. Checking out some stocks. All right, LYFT lift. And this has been in a big downtrend ever since late 2020. It's had this big move up from basically, just below 25 all the way to 65. Then it ran into this channel here back and forth, had a big drop in May of 2021, bounce. Then you're going, this line here. Then January 2022, tried to get over 45, didn't happen. Was in channel 35 to 45 for a while. Then a big drop. You have 35, then a gap down. Huge volume in May of 2022, which was the volume here? 112 million. Yeah, then it went all the way down to pretty much 1175-ish. Came back up to this new trend line, which was 20. Then came back again, found the 10 line. January, like all stocks pretty much in the market, all different indices, it really bounced 10. It's a great swing trade all the way up to 17 plus. And then earnings came out, I believe. It was pretty bad. And that was the drop here. I think that was it. I'm not looking at the news. 145 million dropped to 11. Looks like an inverse head and shoulders. You have here, this could call it maybe a head. Up here is a shoulder. And up here could be a shoulder. Yeah, so this would be the head, left, right. And then what are we going to do now? We're going to break above 1043, get back to above, has to get above this 1050, and then 11, then I would say 1154. Then you have this big gap above. And you do have a nice trend line up here, 1, 2, get in that zone here. You're talking, 13 to 17. 3.72 billion market cap, 83% institutional ownership. What was the news? Any news recently? Lyft gears up to make significant layoffs under new CEO. So, they're trying to change things up. Big layoffs, probably corporate wise. Cut 1,200 jobs, a new round of layoffs, reduce costs. You hear it all over now, reduce costs. And all these tech companies everywhere, they're trying to reduce costs because everything's slowing. It's just not like when COVID hit, we bounced back up. Everything was moving. Everything, the stock market, everything was booming. And then, the Russian war came, what Ukraine, everything else happened. So, everything's slowing at this point. Housing's been down and down. So it's the only thing it's not really moving is employment yet. It's still what, 3.5%. All right, so we'll see here. What else? Stock boosted amid layoff plans. Lyft layoffs are very consistent with what we've seen in big tech, cost cutting strategies. Let's talk about the CEO. Let's read anything else here. All right, so that's basically it on that. And it's a bigger float. Probably a lot of institutions trading this, hedge funds. I doubt many penny stock traders or day traders, although there's probably some. All right, so there's your areas here. So you're looking for right here. Now on your stop right here, I would look for like 9. It depends how you're playing it, but I'm just looking general on the chart 9, and then right here on that wick below, you got what's that 8, like 33. Longer term, this it's consolidating. Maybe you get a move up, better news from the layoffs. We'll see what happens with that. So that's where you stand on this chart. It'll be more of a swing trade. And let's look down below here. So again, look at stochastics. You have your 0 and 20. This is the buy zone I use for going long when stocks are very oversold. You have right down here is a nice little move just above 8. You got the 10 plus, solid little trade there. Then it came down. You have a low right here. It's getting higher. Draw the line right here. See right there, that line. So it went up, came down. Very subtle, very small. higher low, but that's where we stand on that. Yeah, on the weekly on this, you can see ever since this was near 90 back in the IPO 2019, the big move up. Now we're down, way down. And then you're very much in oversold territory right here. See this? You are climbing slowly, so it's moving out of the zone of extremely oversold, which was 5. Now it's 17. All right, the monthly, it is dipping down even lower, which is not good. You can see here clearly the 20 EMAs over 13 EMA. Look at this. You're clearly above right there. And that's very bearish. So it could break all the way up here if some sort of news, it got momentum, 17, even 22 longer term. But I think it'd be bearish still longer term. They have big competition with Uber, so they're definitely not winning that competition. Uber's cleaning their clock because they get Uber Eats. They're just better capitalized at this point. And I believe Lyft isn't in the food business or anything like that. So they're just in rideshare. They are in the United States and Canada, founded 2007. Lyft drivers, Lyft rentals, public, Lyft Pink subscriptions, pass commuter programs. So that's basically for that. All right, so there you stand though, chart wise. Yeah, this gap to fill can, traders push it momentum up, better news. It's got potential. Any gaps, have a good potential to fill. Although sometimes they get right to the bottom of the gap here, make a run, then they come back down. So be aware of that. So look at all the scenarios, the low, the breakout, and it's pointed out all the scenarios for Lyft. All right. That's it. Please subscribe to Mike Cayman Trades on YouTube. Smash the like button. Mike Cayman Trades on TikTok, any other social media. Any other comments, your thoughts on this stock, leave below. That's it. Peace.